Hey everybody, it's Harold from Living in the Hill Country. Today I want to talk to you about two different subjects. The first would be how I treat mold and insects on the plants, and yes, it does include neem oil. The second would be the organic fertilizer that I use sparingly from time to time. So follow along, watch it to the end, and let's get this done. Living in the hill country of Texas. Just gotta love it. Okay. I'm going to show you the mixture that I use to control leaf mold and insects in the garden. Here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a spray bottle. Any type of spray bottle will work. At least for my mixture I need about 1 liter of water, about 34 ounces of water. So I've already put the water in the spray bottle. You're going to need baking soda, not baking powder but baking soda. You're going to need neem oil, Dawn liquid detergent. Very simple. Here's what I do. I put about 1 liter of water in my spray bottle. I put 2 tablespoons of baking soda in there. Like this. Just like that. I put a tablespoon of neem oil in there. Just like that. And then I put about a half a teaspoon of detergent, liquid detergent, not laundry detergent, but dish soap. That's what I do. Now, what you're going to want to do is, next thing you're going to want to do is mix it up really good. So you take it and so after you get it mixed up really good, you're going to want to go out and test it out. So I would suggest you go out and spray it on a leaf, top and bottom, then wait about a half hour to an hour to see how it's affecting the plant. If it wilts or curls up, and you're going to want to dilute the mixture a little bit. But this mixture has worked really well for me, so I haven't had any problems. Okay, so now we're out in the garden here. I have my spray bottle here. I pumped up the pressure in it, okay? And I'm going to want to spray it as a fine mist, kind of like that. You don't want to stream, you want a fine mist. And you're just going to want to take one of your leaves and just spray it on the top and the bottom. Then you're going to want to come back in about a half hour to an hour to see if it's wilting or it's curled up. And then if it isn't, you're going to want to dilute. You're going to want to add a little more water or more water into your solution. So now this leaf here I sprayed earlier, about an hour ago, and it's still looking good. So now that you've tested it on a leaf and everything's good to go, you're going to want to start spraying. Here's how I do it. You want to mist. You don't want to stream a spray. And then you just move it over the top. You know, if you see leaves that have mold or insects, then you're going to want to target them. But for the most part, this is more of a preventative that I use throughout the season. I think I did this 2 weeks ago, and I really want to do it today because of the fact that it rained a couple of days straight, and that's when your leaves are more prone to get mold on them. And I don't want to see any insects. And so not only will I spray the top of the leaves, I'll also spray the bottoms. And I just do it really lightly, like I've said before. And then we'll come over here to this one over here. What I normally do is I will spray down here as well. I'll get in there and I'll spray them stems down by the base of the plant. Spray them down really good. You don't have to soak them, like I said. Just spray them down. So as far as your tomatoes, they are really prone to spider mites. And so I like to really get them good down by the base and all around. And I always find that if you do a preventative, you don't see much of anything you have to fight to get back. So I do a preventative. Like I said, I sprayed these about 2 weeks ago. Alright, well, I really don't do much with my corn, but you could spray some on there. It's not going to hurt it. If anything, it'll help prevent anything that might show up. My peppers, you'll notice that there's more than 5 peppers in that pot. I added a couple of more after I planted the 5. And these are just young uns. And it's really good to use this when the plants are young because they get it into their system, into their metabolism, and then they're able to help fight off insects as they grow. So anyway, that's working pretty good for me. So now I just finished spraying everything, the beans, cucumbers, squash. I even sprayed a little bit on the corn, tomatoes, jalapeno peppers, bell peppers. And now let's get you over and I'll show you organic fertilizer that I use. Okay, here's what I use for fertilizer. I use the Nature's Source plant food, GMO free, all-purpose. That's 10% nitrogen, 4% phosphate, and 3% potash. It takes 1 tablespoon per 1 U.S. gallon. Put a tablespoon in a gallon jug or a gallon container that you're going to use. You can put some water in there and mix it up. And then what I do is I just pour it around the base of the plant, down by the root system. I don't over water it, I just sprinkle it around in there just enough to get the surface wet. And then I do that only about every 2 to 3 weeks. That's it. So there you have it. Now you know how I treat mold and insects on the plants. You also know the fertilizer that I use sparingly from time to time. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Leave some comments. And if you'd like, join our Facebook group page where we talk about everything we love about living in the hill country of Texas. Have a wonderful day. God bless you.